What is up, party people? It is your boy Rico with another AMP video. So there's been quite a bit of FUD. I don't go to Reddit, but it made it onto Twitter. And it got a lot of people upset because you got the Raisin from the dark side spreading FUD. You know, he's a professional blowhard. That's his job, to create FUD. What I don't understand is he's not even invested in AMP anymore. And you guys who take what he says seriously, it's only gonna make you feel worse. I mean, that's all he does is just goes around FUDding. He called out one of our bros, Levi. And all I can say is the dude is irrelevant. Anyway, so let's get talking about AMP. One of the things I noticed that people like to do is to look at patterns. And that's a great way to get an idea as to what the company is up to. What are they planning? What are they doing? I like to do it a little different. I like looking at patterns as well, but I like to see what is being filed, not what is being published. Because once it's published, you know, it may have been filed a year ago, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. So it's been in the works for some time. But when you start looking for when it's filed, what's been filed, it gives you an idea of what the company is currently thinking about. So I've been looking at something, a patent that's been filed, and it involves crypto keys. And it involves sharing keys. So it looks like it's a new technology that is being built that allows you to share your keys. And you may be saying, hey, that's crazy. I would never share my keys. But it's not sharing keys in the traditional sense. It's a cryptographic key that's created between two entities. So it's not the same key to your wallet, but it's a key that only you two can use. And you may be saying, well, what good is that? Well, there are transactions that may be automated. There are transactions that you may allow a person to look at, but you only want them to look at one specific component of it and not look at everything else. Let's use healthcare, for example. Let's say I am a doctor and I need to talk to a specialist. And we have a patient in common. For this patient to become healthy, we need to share information. There's no way around it. You know, the doctor does one thing, the specialist does something else. And the overall health of the patient depends on the two doctors communicating. So I give the doctor access to the files, the patient's file, just this file. So he gets a special key, an encrypted key that only gives him access to this one patient. So he can log in, see what's going on, and not have access to anything else. No other patients, just this one patient. Now we can also apply that same analogy to the world of finance. Think about rolling credits. We've been talking about letters of credit, but what about a rolling version where if they meet certain criteria, they are able to keep that credit rolling, keep it going, and so forth. So if the person says, hey, you know, I have this credit with you, I want to take out a little more, they can do it. So it's a key between two entities that allows communications. It's a shared key between two sources. And it allows for communications, transactions, financial, being able to send stuff to one another, and you both have access to it. This could be potentially big because we haven't seen anything like this in the world of crypto, which means It's a tool that financial companies can use, or enterprises that deal with financial companies all the time. Think about how many times you guys sign up on a website, let's say Netflix, for example. When you guys sign up for Netflix, you guys give them your credit card information. And then Netflix, at the end of the month, can go directly straight to your bank and deduct the next monthly due. It's pretty much that is what is going on here. So this pattern looks very, very promising. So the future for the AMP token starting to look very bright. I'm going to have to double shade again soon. Until next time, guys, peace out, safe investing.